Moving on.
Straining for that.
I was.
All right.
Ready?
We are ready.
Start this thing.
Woo. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Midnight Movie Distillery. I'm one of your hosts, Logan Lynch.
I'm another one of your hosts, Warwick Price.
And I'm Lon Black. And we're wrapping up. We're getting close to the
Very
nitty-gritty
close.
of bourbon brackets.
Bourbon brackets.
Bourbon brackets.
For a bracket.
So what bourbons are we doing tonight in our quarterfinals?
Quarterfinals?
Yes.
So tonight, the Canadians take on the Irish.
It's the fight of the century.
It's going to be World War, maybe not World War.
I don't know if it'd be
It's going to
It's
be
the-
World Slap Fight
There you go.
for bourbon.
Slappers
It's the
only.
For whiskey, not bourbon.
Killer in not Manila, in
With
Thriller in Manila.
in Vancouver.
Oh my
The
God.
Thriller in Vancouver.
And moving on, it's going to be
The Mover in Vancouver.
Canadian. Oh, I almost said Canadian Club. Holy shit. Crown Royal.
Wow.
Yes.
Crown Royal, which beat out Wild Turkey 101 proof to get here.
You're welcome.
And Proper 12, Conor McGregor's brand, or at least it was Conor McGregor's brand. We haven't even
understand.
started yet.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, we have.
Technically.
okay.
We
yeah,
did imbibe a
we
little bit
pre-drank.
before.
We did.
You have to deal with these
And we're
guys.
mentioning that as Conor McGregor's brand, even though it's currently not his brand necessarily, because everybody jumped in on those comments.
Yes.
Everybody had a lot to say about Conor McGregor's brand.
My
Look up our shorts.
favorite was that in Ireland Proper 12 is like swill.
Yep. Yep. And I would imagine that
Which
with
is funny
all
because-
Irish whiskeys.
Jack Daniels here is kind of considered swill, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, that's the
To some.
thing. It's still like it's not the number one brand anymore, but there's still people who are like all in on Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
You used to be all
I
in
used
on
to be.
Jack Daniels.
I used to. Then you guys
Then you
tainted
became
me.
educated. Oh,
Yes.
Wow.
I shouldn't say tainted.
All right.
You
so
educated there. That does.
so
Edu-
how do we do
educated.
this? What do we set up here?
So yeah, we do a blind taste test. So we have obviously the two bottles. We have Lon pour them into glasses, which then we put
Kind of the
letters
normal thing.
underneath each one. We mix them up. So I take somebody else takes the other ones, and we don't each put our own glasses down, and you don't look to see what's underneath the glass, obviously. Lon does put the bottles underneath the A and B, and we don't look, so
Right.
Warwick and I don't.
So I know what's under A and
Yes.
B, but I don't know which one of
Right.
these is A
yes.
or B.
So it's a double blind, if you
Yep.
will.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely double blind for you guys, single blind for me. But
And then, obviously, for everyone who's watched every episode before, of course you have, we like to do our sniff test first. A little bit of a sniff on what we have
A little
here.
sniff
It works
on.
for
A
relationships
little
too.
sniff on, yes.
Little sniff on. That's usually how I used to date girls in high school.
You're
I
like-
used to do the sniff test first.
And then we...
Did you have shellfish?
smells
I
like
meant smell their hair. What are you
smells like a
talking about?
Oh,
prostitute's
yeah.
breakfast.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Pantene Pro V.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so we then do we do 2 or 3 sips,
Prel.
and then we start
Sorry.
talking.
Shoulders. We're still on it.
For all the people on the audio side of this, it's just as not funny when you're watching it on YouTube.
All right.
They love us.
Let's start sipping. I'm anxious.
Okay,
I haven't-
I'm sniffing first.
We're ready. Yeah. Well, all right.
All right, so while they're sniffing,
Okay. All right.
you're going to hear me mumble a little bit. So I'm
smells-
going to give a play-by-play of what your facial
One
Okay.
smells
expressions
dustier to me.
are. Okay. Dusty.
Dusty,
Dustier.
like Dusty Springfield.
No.
So now we've had Bernia, and now we'll have Dusty.
Bernier
Bernier.
was last episode.
Watch Dusty or not. So I do have to apologize to Warwick on this. Bernier is an actual word.
I'm
I
fucking
couldn't
English.
believe
Of course
I
it is.
couldn't fucking believe that. I thought he just made some shit up.
It might be a word
I
in
was-
Great Britain, but I
No,
don't think
it's
a
an
word
actual.
here.
I had to send you guys. It bothered me that it was actually a word, but then I thought, you know what? I'll give it to him.
Well,
I'll give it to him this time.
somewhat to Lon's point, dough is a word, isn't DOH?
It is.
So-
Yeah, I
That-
think
it became a
Webster
word,
realized
right,
that
when
hey,
it was popular.
Yes.
they're like, these guys that have the the Urban Dictionary.
Right.
Hey, they're throwing words in there. Let's just
Right,
throw
right,
our
right.
own in there. Oh, God.
So I will say that even though neither one of these two would necessarily favorites of mine in the earlier brackets, one smells kind of sweet.
Yeah.
There's a little bit nice, more pleasant nose to it.
I surprisingly think I could guess what
From
they
the
were.
smell.
From the smell.
All right, so tell me right now.
Okay, I'm going to guess.
And then we'll taste them and see if your guess
Sure.
changed.
My left one is Crown Royal, and right is Proper 12.
Okay, so
So-
I have to guess.
Oh.
I'm going to say my left is Crown Royal and my right is Proper 12.
I'm going to say my right is Crown Royal and my left is Proper 12.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see if we keep this now. You've already dove in, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I have doved
He's
in. That's a word as well.
doved. Oh, God.
Isn't that your wife?
Now you're just, yes.
Yes.
Doved in?
Yeah.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Yeah, this is.
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure this is.
Oh,
Proper
I'm,
12.
Yeah, I'm changing mine.
I might have changed my mind here.
Yeah, after the taste, I now think this is Crown Royal and this one is Proper 12.
Oh, shit.
I could be way wrong on that.
Wow. Okay.
I will say I don't think I like them either.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, like
one
either
sip,
of them.
Yeah,
I
one
knew
sip.
what you were
One
going.
sip in, I'm right along with you.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of either.
I knew where you were going with that.
Sadly, we have to pick a winner.
Well, and let's say this. Let's try to find something nice about them.
Oh, okay.
They've got alcohol.
They do have
They
alcohol.
do. They have. Well, okay. What do we got proof-wise? What are we looking at?
Oh, you mean proof that they have alcohol in them?
Maybe. You never know.
I didn't pull up my research to be ready.
This
on
is
that. I
actually
guess I should
Conor
do this
McGregor's
now.
piss. So
It probably is.
well, that's odd to me though that the sweeter smelling kind of hit me like a Proper 12.
It's really weird. It's
80 proof.
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal is 80 proof.
I feel like the other one is as well. I feel like Proper 12 is.
now I don't know.
See, the good thing is I'm not a connoisseur, so if I'm wrong, I don't care. Well, you're continuing to.
40%. So they're yeah.
So
and the
about
other one-
80.
Right. So that's about 82. So
Would be 80.
also, I mean, not 82. So they're
Like,
about
the way math works.
Yeah.
When it's 40%, it is 80. It's not about 80.
So we got to go 3 sips in, unfortunately, on these. I shouldn't say that. They're not horrible.
They're not.
They're not horrible.
It's just considering what we've had up to this point. I think we've been.
We are
babied.
doing.
And
that's
what we
because
had earlier. I mean,
Yes.
what do you
doing
think about it?
$30 bracket. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't even say that, right? Because a lot of people, to $30 is a big, expensive thing. A lot of people like Proper 12. A lot of people like Conor McGregor.
See,
Even though
do
Proper
people
12 's
consider
not
that
awesome?
stingy then? If we were to say that, oh, $30, it's
Oh,
$30.
we've gotten the comment that we're snobs about it, but
Absolutely.
see that.
you know, let's face it, we've drinking a lot of whiskey, so we end up liking more expensive stuff because it's better.
Well, and this I think is helping us figure that out as well, right? Like we've done 30, we've done 40. I mean,
yeah.
Right, and the point is that, and through this bracket system, like we have found bourbons that we've thought were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree with that. There are some. I don't want to name names because that might taint some brackets, but there
You
are
said
some
taint.
that are in the that are in the final 8 anyway. That are pretty good.
Yeah.
That I would actually buy again.
but yeah, there's just something about these two. I don't know, and
Can we disqualify an entire bracket?
Well,
And
I mean,
for-
I can't imagine it's going to make it into the
as
finals.
we said, full disclosure, before we started this episode, we had some Lagavulin and some Lafroig. So for all the people that call us snobs, you are correct.
Yeah.
And that was considerably better than this, but it was
Yeah,
also
that might have maybe not have been
way
a
more
smart thing
expensive.
to drink that
Yes.
first and then go to these.
maybe let
I think
me
I'm
have
still
some
going
water.
to stick with my initial,
We are professional tasters.
which is weird.
This is where Logan tells us that if we had a little biscuit,
Yes.
it would make everything better.
Tell them about your little biscuit.
I've mentioned it before, and you sons of bitches shot me down. So
Tell us a story about your little biscuit.
the little biscuit that could.
Okay, all right. I've got a non-loser.
Yeah, I think I do too. But
What do you want to start? You wanna
while
start?
you guys go ahead and talk.
All right,
you're
you-
right.
I'll
you can go
start.
first.
I'll start. They both have a very similar profile to me.
Agreed.
I think they have that little bit of nice creamy oak, little bit of, I don't know if I'd call it vanilla, but a little bit of a sweetness on the back of the throat, on the back of the tongue. The finish just has a little bit of taste I don't like.
Yep.
And at the beginning, there's not much burn with these. There's a little burn, but they're not bad, heat-wise.
I agree.
Yep.
And then, like I said, and the flavor on the back is like, oh, wait, this could be good. And then it finishes, and you're like, oh, wait, no, not
You
great.
teased me.
But still, not horrible. I picked the one that I think, from taste, not because I want it to be the winner, from taste, I believe it to be Proper 12.
Ah.
And I picked B.
Okay.
Okay. I will agree that there's not a lot of burn. The flavor is not. It's not horrible. I just don't know that I would necessarily willingly.
Either one of them. I get it, but which do
Either
you
one of
like
them.
better
Yeah.
of these two?
So I will
It's like
stick
a
to what I will
disclaimer.
stick to what I said before.
I don't know, man.
I think this is Crown Royal, and I think this is Proper 12.
But which do you think you like better?
And I think I like Proper 12.
So,
Okay, well, let's see what you picked.
Let's hope it's B.
It's A.
See?
Okay.
This is where it
This is where I
holds us
think
to some
Lon
truths
and I
here.
are on the same ship on this one, so to speak.
You think you picked A?
I think I picked. You
Or
picked
no, I picked
B.
B, I mean,
yeah, you
yeah,
picked
you
B.
think you
I'm
picked
gonna
B?
go with my right guy,
Which you think is?
which I originally said was Proper 12. Holy shit! And it's A.
So A1.
A1. Now I'm gonna
Not the
throw
steak
this
sauce.
theory out there. It totally just came to me out of nowhere, but I'm wondering if you're kind of harking back to because didn't you used to have Crown Royal back in the day with family and maybe it's kind
No.
of bringing back a little something.
No,
or-
it wasn't. It was Seagram 7 that my family drank.
Oh, okay.
Seagram 7 and VO. Seagram's
Okay.
VO.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Which right, and neither of them are good. But
Okay.
my family always drank them mixed with 7-Up or
Okay.
stuff like that.
All right. So then I was
So,
completely wrong. So
yeah,
ignore
yeah,
that.
it was not
All right.
me.
So let's do a reveal here.
Okay,
So
well,
A is the winner,
A is the winner.
which is on this
How
side.
how
Go
long are
figure.
we into this one? 10 minutes?
We
5
are
minutes?
13
minutes.
minutes.
7 minutes? Okay.
All right.
So A is the winner. I'm the only one who chose B, and we all think it was Proper 12, right?
Yep.
Motherfucker.
See,
How is that possible?
that is possible. Well,
They're kind of similar. I mean, they taste different because one's Canadian and one's Irish.
and this is the one I thought was sweeter. That's
Which- so
and
you
which is
think-
Proper 12.
Well,
that is so
but
weird.
that's just it. Why you thought that?
It smells sweeter. Let me put that out there.
Well, I
it
think they
smells
both
sweeter.
have a sweetness to
Yeah,
them,
but that
obviously.
one stuck out a little more.
I mean, okay,
Let me check
so let's be real about this. I think at the end of the day, it's like there is a reason why Crown Royal,
Yes,
Crown
Royale.
Royale,
Royale. It's a Royale.
With
with
cheese.
cheese.
Crown Royal has been around for as long as it has.
Yeah,
It still has
I
like a
guess.
You know, it's
I guess.
I think
So-
Lon's poisoning these bottles. No,
I
does,
think
does
so.
this not still have like a sweet
Proper
smell? Check
Proper
this out.
12 is $26-ish, and
I'm getting a
let's see.
sweet smell.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's interesting. All right, I would have thought the
Crown
Proper 12.
Royal is about $24, so
right,
they're only $2
so-
difference, give or take.
Wow, so I went with my gut, and it's got a twist off. Ooh.
Yeah, you went for the awesome twist top.
Yeah, that does not have as sweet of a smell. All right, so okay,
I think
Crown
for
Royal
me,
is
I
the.
kind of figured that was Crown Royal from the dusty smell for some reason. I don't know why I associate that with dusty.
But it's so
and
funny
moldy
because
and
when you said
musty.
dusty, I initially tasted like this one and thought, oh, maybe this one's. Oh, but then that would be that.
Ah,
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, because
So-
that is kind of the taste I had.
I honestly thought Proper 12 was going to move forward.
I did too.
I'm sure Connor did as well.
Yeah.
He is so disappointed
Come
right
on.
now.
He made his billions. What does he care?
Yeah.
He's fine.
He's moved on.
Do we want to do the ceremonial?
Let's do a little,
We have
little
to.
ceremonious
We have to.
move. There it is. Check it out. So we thought Proper 12, but it ended up being Crown Royal. And we're going to go.
Make it bigger.
All right.
Make it bigger.
Make it big. Oh my
If
God.
only it were that easy.
Look how huge it is.
A little barbed at the
Okay,
top there.
so we have so the semifinals are going to be
Is that Beer Barrel Bourbon?
Beer Barrel
Beer Barrel Bourbon.
Which has been a favorite of. You can come off this.
Yeah.
Oh no, I guess not. I don't know. It's up to you.
That's all good.
Which has been a favorite of this podcast.
Yes.
So far.
The Beer Barrel Bourbon.
Yes.
I'm not talking just in brackets, but we did a live show where we just gobbled that shit down.
Yep.
Stumbled
Gobble.
our way into the crowd and
Yeah.
assaulted a few people.
I
But
think so.
going up against this is the taste test, blind taste test fear factor. Because if Crown Royal beats out Beer Barrel Bourbon,
I mean, honestly,
I may quit the podcast.
if at the end of the day Crown Royal actually wins this fucking thing, it's like we need to send like a message to Crown Royal and just say, hey, you need to just fucking send us money.
No,
Shit.
Don't get money, not more bourbon.
Yeah, no more bourbon.
Don't send us Crown Royal.
All
right.
okay.
We've got a clear winner, and I'm done.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm finished.
good.
So remember previous episodes. We're now doing a bourbon episode, a movie episode, and there will be a finishing the bottle episode. So stick around, I guess.
Well, stick around means
stick around
watch in a couple of days.
In a couple of days, we'll be releasing the movie episode, and the movies that we will be reviewing as part of the quarterfinals for the brackets will be Hellraiser and Reanimator.
80s brackets.
80s brackets, yes.
80s
Okay.
So, with
All right,
that,
folks.
thank you for listening, watching, enjoying,
See you in the next one.
not enjoying.
No, what do you mean not enjoying? They loved it.
They did.
They love everything
hope
we do.
so.
You got a suggestion? Tell us.
Yeah.
Please comment.
We need
Just call
comments.
us snobs.
Like,
We gotta
please
be-
comment. Even if you're just telling us that
The
we're
millions of
idiots.
likes that we're getting are just phenomenal, but we
Yes.
need comments.
We need the comments. We do. We need to talk to people. I don't want to keep talking to these guys.
Echo chamber.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Anyway, love you.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Be sure to follow us on social media.
How come you got more?
Because you're lame. You don't know what to say.
What are we supposed to do? Like, just like
you-
like
Logan,
time it
I
all
could've been
out.
like, tune into the next
You
one
keep
or something.
screwing it
Yeah,
up.
but-
You're gonna knock
Okay,
it
this is
whole
like take
airtime.
15. And like I only screwed up like 3 of them. You screwed up like
Look,
8.
we're just gonna keep this one, okay?
This is the one.
This is
All right.
it.
This
We're
one
done.
right here.
Okay.
Finish
Okay.
it. Does it.
And